mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. City so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively.
I'm Chris Hall. I'm the Community Relations and Historic Preservation Manager for Historic Mount Olivet Cemetery here in Frederick, and you're watching Good Morning Frederick.
Oh, good morning, Frederick. Today is Tuesday, November 11th, and I'm your host, Dani Gurrie. Today is Veterans Day, and I just want to kick this show off by saying thank you to everyone who has ever served our country or is serving our country now, obviously. Your service is admired and appreciated, and I hope you don't feel like this sounds trite. It is not meant to be. You've done more than most, certainly more than I have ever done, and I really do appreciate the sacrifice of yourself and your families. Thank you so much. If you have an announcement or you want to be on the show, we'd love to have you. We do live interviews at 9:30 and 9:45 weekdays. You can click the link in the description to sign up for a time slot. That's it. Easy. And we'll have you on the show. You'll be able to hang with Randy down at 401 North Market Street and tell us a little bit about what you want us to know. Could be a good time. I think it's a good time anyway. Today's show, we got our morning roundup with Bob and Randy. We got Happening in Frederick, of course, the best calendar in all the land. Well, certainly in our region anyway. We compile events from all over the county. We furiously enter events every single day into the calendar, so it's always evolving and changing. There is a link to the calendar in the description, but if you're pretty good with short links, if you just go to bit.ly/EF calendar, everything Frederick calendar, you got to do the upper E and the upper F and lower calendar, and you're going to get there. Bookmark that calendar, utilize it as often as you can, because if you have guests coming in from out of town, or maybe you're just trying to keep yourself from being bored, let me just tell you, there are no less than 50 or 60 events going on every single day, and more so as we get close to the holidays. Today, live in studio, we have Betsy Day, Executive Director for the Community Foundation, who gives away millions of dollars to local organizations and handles monies. Let's just say you want to leave money to a foundation on your passing. They can help manage that for you. And we're going to ask her all kinds of questions and find out all kinds of details about the Community Foundation. Also live in studio at 9:45, Noelia Mastrangelo. I'm sorry. I'm sure I'm butchering her name, but EmpaNoey. That I know for sure. We have tried out her empanadas on the live from Studio 401. And we are going to hopefully try them out again today. Well, Randy's going to hopefully get a taste, but we're going to have her on and talk about her company, EmpaNoey. All right, let's go ahead and get this Tuesday rolling right along. yes. All right. Oh, I'm not getting myself ready. I'm getting a little distracted. Let's do this because it's so important.
Sponsored by Fusion Car Wash. Now with 2 locations in Frederick to serve you. One on Spectrum Drive near the FSK Mall, which is a full-service location. And TJ Drive with self-serve vacuums. Download the free Fusion Car Wash app and sign up for a monthly membership. And you can keep all your cars clean daily. FusionCarWash.com.
It's like let's see, what are we on? 402? Today's 402. You feel like sometimes it's the first day ever. Also want to say, remind you, if you shop at the home of everything Frederick, which is at 401 North Market Street in downtown, Reforge gets the benefits of that. All right, let's see what is happening in our morning roundup.
It's time for the Morning Roundup with Dani, Bob, and Randy. Here to get you caught up with everything you missed overnight on Good Morning Frederick.
Well, it looks like we're going to be able to give Bob a hard time again today. He's, so busy in a new job. He's the boss now. So
yeah.
I got Randy here. We got Randy.
I'm just a throw-in there. I like that.
You are the tried and true. I can always count on you.
Yeah, well, appreciate that. It is fun to be here. Somebody's knocking at the door. Hang on a second. We'll get you out there. Bob is good at doing some things, being organized. Not the strong suit.
Not his strong suit.
But
do you want to go open the door? I don't want our guests to freeze their tootsies off. I would have thought you would have left that open.
Well, it was my fault.
Okay. I can stall for a minute while you. Right. Yeah, I got you. All right. Well, he's going to let Betsy in. Yeah, it's cold out now, and that is. I'm telling you right now. I feel like we're straight into winter. I don't think we're gonna have any more of those nice warm days, but that's okay. It is mid-November, and that is kind of expected to happen this time of year. So that's where we are. All right. Let's see. Are you back? You're back.
I'm back. Yeah.
I can't put you. Would we like this? There we go.
There you go.
There we go.
All right.
So what is happening? What's going on? Do we have much that's going on? We had a fun show last night for Live from Studio 401. That was a good one.
We did. It was super fun, and tonight, of course, we'll be back at it right here at Studio 401, and the studio audience could be here. So if you'd like to come down and watch the show live, we'd love to see you down here. Today, Dani, is, as you say, Veterans Day, and an opportunity to honor former service members. The commemoration first began as Armistice Day, marking November 11th, 1918, an agreement that ended World War I, before eventually being expanded to remember veterans of all wars. That history is well known, but few know about a humble Kansas shoe repairman who prompted the evolution of the federal holiday.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, I'm not going to get into it, but just know that is a backstory.
The humble guys started Hey, when they say one person can't make a change, they are duly wrong, because obviously it can happen.
Yeah, no, 100%. So those people thinking, you know what, I can't do anything. Hey, you can start.
Yeah, I'm just one person. Just one person.
Yeah, I always look at the people that are the movers and shakers that are, like Elon Musk getting paid $1 trillion, and I'm like, what can one person do? Well, kind of a lot.
Obviously a lot.
Yeah. So it looks like the counting is done for the 2025 election in the city of Frederick, and incumbent Democrat Michael O'Connor is on top, as we thought he would be in the mayoral race, with 10,453 votes. That's 73.85%. Republican Tom Trott, who was on our show here, and a nice guy, won 3,615 votes for 25.54%. In the District 4 council race, it's Democrat Scott Lasher out in front with 3147 or 69%, followed by Republican Joe Atkins with 13,000 votes for a 30%. District 5 race has Democrat Sarah Hempel Irani with 21,115 votes, or 68%. Rob Callahan took in 940 votes for 30%. So the Democrats running for council 1, 2, And 3, Katie Nash, Cesar Diaz, and Peter Brim also as the 2 campaigning for the 2 seats that were at large. Derek Shackelford and Libby Taylor ran unopposed. So the certification and the results and all that is scheduled for tomorrow, November 12th, 9 o'clock in the conference room C at the Municipal Annex. That's at 140 West Patrick Street right here in Frederick. It'll be open to the public and streamed over the city's YouTube channel. I had no idea the city of Frederick had a YouTube channel. I'll have to check it out and see what they got going on over there.
Yes, they do.
So,
yeah.
Not bad. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, yeah. I mean, it takes a week to certify an election now, and that to me is just I don't understand. It's not even that much of a volume. So
no, it we could probably do that here at 401 North Market Street in at least 2 days.
I would think.
I thought this was neat for you especially, and for world travelers alike. Qantas released new first images of its aircraft designed to take on the world's longest commercial flights, the latest update in the airline's quest to make nonstop, ultra-long haul journeys a reality. It's called Project Sunrise, named in honor of the World War II double sunrise flights that took so long that you would encounter 2 separate dawns on board the plane. It's designed to connect Sydney directly to London and New York. That's right. That means a one-way ticket to Sydney from New York, 22 hours in the sky, no connection flights, and a pretty cool little thing to get out, courtesy of Qantas. They say the arrival of the first aircraft will be late next year, a landmark moment for international aviation.
Yeah, look, I mean, flying back and forth to Australia, as I have done over the last 25 years, many, many times, it really stinks. You have to fly from, the East Coast to LA. You typically have several hours layover, and then you're hopping on your flight, to Sydney or Melbourne. And it makes it a 30-some hour or 40-hour travel day. And it would be so nice to just get on a plane and not get off until you get to your destination. So I don't mind that at all. I think it cuts out about 10 or 12 hours literally of your travel time. So I think it's a good thing.
Well, going from 40 to 22, it's even more. That's it depends on obviously where you fly and what you could normally have to fly to the West Coast to then jump on one, right?
San Francisco, Seattle, LA are typically the airports that connect to cities in Australia. So we've flown out of San Francisco before, we've flown out of LA before, and they're now doing flights, I think, from Dallas that actually does. So they're kind of getting there, but the LA thing adds a few more hours, and I mean, obviously, a lot more weight and fuel is needed. So it'll be interesting to see how they do it.
Yeah. And just in time for Thanksgiving, Jell-O is turning Brussels sprouts into a dessert. We all love Brussels sprouts just by themselves, right out of the oven with nothing on them. Everybody loves that.
I do.
No, you don't. You like to put cheese and pepper and butter and salt.
I mean, I do love that, but I actually love Brussels sprouts.
Okay, we'll see. That sounds like a threat, but we'll see.
Not with a dessert, though. I don't think so.
Well, to be clear, Jell-O is celebrating its 125th anniversary with 3 new limited edition Thanksgiving molds. They're calling them No Thanks molds because they're shaped like the 3 most divisive Thanksgiving foods: Brussels sprouts, cranberry sauce, and pecan pie. To be clear, they're not doing these crazy flavors of that.
I got it. Okay, that's cheeky. I like it. I like it.
Just the silicone molds that are shaped like those foods, so that you can still eat the great Jell-O. It'll just look like you're eating Brussels sprouts.
I got it. I don't mind that at all. I'd be happy to add that to our Thanksgiving table for sure.
Yeah, man, that sounds bad. I would much rather eat Jell-O than Brussels sprouts, so I'm down on that as well.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Anything else to wrap up today? Any interesting social media news? We were talking this morning about kind of these trends of some large radio groups trying to jump in on the bandwagon of what we're already doing.
Yeah, and that's continuing. I saw this early this morning, and I just have to shake my head sometimes because, I've been obviously when you're in the entertainment business for a long time, you see a lot of things. And I used to work for what was called Clear Channel. It's now called iHeartRadio, and they are teaming up somehow with TikTok into doing something that's going to be a complete failure because whatever iHeartMedia touches is never good. And I can say that because I have actually worked for iHeartMedia, but they're coming together to launch the first of its kind multi-platform partnership. The collab includes a launch of the TikTok Podcast Network, which will feature up to 25 new podcasts hosted by TikTok creators who are becoming stars in their own right. The partnership also includes TikTok Radio. That's a fast-paced format pairing TikTok creators with experienced iHeart personalities where listeners will feel like they're scrolling on TikTok but with their ears.
Here's the thing that kills me. And for iHeart to be so deaf to the community. First of all, most TikTok creators who are successful are way more successful than the iHeart jocks
100%.
that they have and know the game more because most creators aren't getting paid by iHeart to do their job. So it seems funny that they're teaming them up with an experienced radio personality. They need that.
This is all just the guys from iHeart because they are such a big conglomerate now, which is not great for local radio, to be honest with you. But that they will come in and they'll say, look, we're a media giant. Everyone needs us. When in reality, what they're really doing behind the scenes is begging TikTok. Because let me tell you something. These people they're talking about, they have millions of followers. They are way more popular than even Ryan Seacrest or Mojo in the Morning in Detroit or whoever you want to name, Elvis Duran in New York. Those people have listeners, but not like the people on TikTok. So really, it's iHeart trying to backdoor the people on TikTok to convince them that they know what they're doing.
That they need them.
And so we'll see how it works out. But we kind of were talking about this earlier. But let me tell you something. I mean, what's going to happen here is iHeart's going to come in. They're going to do a roundabout job that's not going to be great. They're going to hurry it up. They're going to waste it and make it terrible. And then that idea is gone forever because people will be like, well, that doesn't work. It just won't work the way they're doing it. Maybe it could work, but you'd have to actually put some time and effort into it. And from what I know personally about iHeart, I can speak personally because I work there. Once again, they won't do that.
Yeah, no. And what they tend to do is they dump a ton of money into something and they try it for a little bit. And then again, when it doesn't yield the results that they think it will, they dump it all. Have laid off, thousands and thousands and thousands of people across the country. They've tried all these media hub type things where you've got promotions directors or general managers in a region trying to manage local station. It's terrible. It's terrible all the way around. And
less people, more work, and less being great is really what it is.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we'll look out to see that is happening. I know we got a guest, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip things around. I'm going to take a quick break. Do you want to get Betsy in her seat, and we will flip around the happening? I don't want to waste more of her time this morning. I know she's very busy and got a lot going on.
Okay, sounds good.
Awesome. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to be right back with Betsy Day from the Community Foundation.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves. Double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shining flattery beyond compare.
At Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic, we understand how pain can hold you back. We're here to understand what you're going through. For a limited time, you can schedule your first visit for just $50. Give us a call and mention Good Morning Frederick, and let's get you feeling better.
All right, we're going to head down to Studio 401 in just a second. First, of course, we got to, make sure our sponsors feel loved, because without them, we are not here.
Sponsored by Maryland Lottery. Tons of ways to win. Hot scratch-offs like big money, where a $5 ticket could net you $50,000, or the $2 Monopoly ticket with a top prize of $10,000. Go to mdlottery.com for all the details. Plus, you can download the app and scan your tickets to see if you're a winner. Must be 18 to play. Please play responsibly.
Well, so excited to head right back downtown to 401 North Market Street. And we've got Betsy Day from the Community Foundation. Welcome to Good Morning Frederick.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, I am so excited to finally get the opportunity to have you on the show. I'm telling you, I just learned from Kim not too long ago the extent at which the Community Foundation is impacting people here in Frederick way beyond even what I already knew. So I'm so glad you're here to be able to kind of explain how the Community Foundation got started and all of the things that you guys do. If you could start with that. Thank you so much. Oh, hang on one second. Hang on. Okay, start again. Sorry.
Oh, well,
there we go.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. I love talking about the Community Foundation. So you want to talk about how we got started back in 1986. That means that next year is our 40th anniversary. So we were the idea of a CPA, an attorney, and the chief of police. And I know it kind of sounds like one of those jokes, but it really isn't. And they gathered, so it was Don Linton, Jerry Offit, and Charlie Main, and they gathered a bunch of their community leader friends to start the Community Foundation of Frederick County back in 1986. And they talked to the Community Foundation in Baltimore, who said, "Oh, Frederick County, you are too small and too remote to create your own community foundation. Come under the Community Foundation of Baltimore and become a satellite." Well, we did not, and here we are 39 years later, and this past year we gave out $2.4 million in scholarship awards and over $6 million in grants to our area nonprofits. So I think that we did really, really well. And thank you to those first volunteers on that board of trustees 39 years ago for believing in themselves and believing in Frederick County.
Yeah, I mean, I tell you this, it is not surprising to me. I'm so glad and grateful that they saw 40 years ago, or almost 40 years ago, what we know today. And that is that this community is special. It is different. It's not like any other place I've ever been. And I'm so glad they had the foresight to know that at their infancy. Now, I didn't even realize. So is the Community Foundation just kind of like a name that is utilized around the country in locations?
There are 900 community foundations across the country, and we're all independent. We are all reflective of the communities in which we work. And how this works in Frederick County is it takes $25,000 for an individual, a family, a business, another nonprofit to create a charitable fund. The fund is then invested, and then a portion each year of the fund is used for the charitable purpose for which the fund is intended. So some of our families create funds in memory of their loved ones, and some of our individuals create funds because they want to give back to the community. Some of the businesses want to create funds because it might be a community cause that means something to them or to their employees. And we have funds that support health and human services, animal well-being, the arts, the environment, youth programs, recreation, faith-based organizations, scholarship programs. You name the community cause, we try to have that kind of fund in our cadre of funds. We also have funds where donors say to us, we trust the community foundation. We trust your volunteer grants committee. And we are going to not be around forever. And the majority of our funds are going to go on in perpetuity. And Dani, perpetuity is a long, long time. So they don't want to rule from the grave. So they say, we trust you. And we're going to let the community foundation decide where the proceeds from our fund go each year. So we have grants committees that review grant applications from the community. And that grants committee decides where the proceeds of those funds go each year. Pretty neat, huh? That they trust us to make those impactful decisions.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is so incredible to me. And I don't doubt I could imagine most people just trust what you guys are doing because you're impacting so many amazing organizations in the hundreds, I'm sure, maybe even thousands, certainly over 40 years of, people wanting to put their money into, giving back to this community. And I just think it's phenomenal. I mean, the amount of money you guys manage it's just mind blowing, to be honest. It's really great.
Our audit was just completed for fiscal year 25 and $235 million under management. That's phenomenal for this community.
Unreal. And so what you guys have done really well is obviously all of this money is compounding in its growth, and then you're able to even help more and more people. So when somebody may have given you $25,000 10 years ago, that could still be it's still being managed and given out throughout the years. It's really an incredible gift that really does keep on giving.
But the best part is not the money in the bank. The best part is the money that's out in the community.
Sure.
So since our inception in 1986, we've given back to Frederick County over $100 million in grants and scholarships. That's what we brag about. And that's how we have really impacted Frederick County. And that's what we're so very proud of. And from our volunteers, our donors, our staff, our grantees, our scholars, our partnership with our educational institutions, our collaborations, that's what we're proud of.
Yeah, as well you should be. And yes, but the great thing is that the money keeps growing, allowing you to help more and more people, which is just phenomenal. All right, so you do a couple of things that maybe people aren't really aware of. First of all, the scholarships for our students here in Frederick County. Tell me about that process. And is that closed or is that happening now? What is that?
So we have two main scholarship funds, or really maybe three, I should say. The first one is we have career education scholarships. That's the trade and technical school scholarship application. And that opens November 15th. And that kind of rolls along until all of our scholarship money is awarded. Because we understand that not all trade and technical schools go on the traditional September to May application cycle. So that application, go on our website at frederickcountygives.org, and you'll find a place that says apply, and they'll find the information on there. That opens November 15th. And then the traditional grant or scholarship application for scholarships that are for the traditional 2 and 4 year scholarships, also graduate scholarships, doctoral programs, master's programs for schools that are going from September through May. That application will open in March 1st through the end of March. information will go on our website in January. So please, we have over $2 million available for Frederick County residents. So please look at our website. We'll have up-to-date information at that point.
Yeah. I mean, that is such a huge, it could be a difference between somebody being able to go to a trade school or college and not being able to do that. So that is just wonderful. And then your support of local community organizations, other nonprofits is just extraordinary. What is the process for someone like that to submit to maybe get a grant?
We have three primary discretionary grant cycles. The first is strategic, that is focusing on nonprofits providing services in the area of addressing aging, substance use disorder, and families with children. And that application is open in the July-August timeframe. And then the August-September timeframe is for any nonprofit, and that's our impact grant cycle. And then we have something that's called Rolling, and that launches in January. And we encourage all nonprofits to look at our website all the time, because oftentimes we are given funding opportunities that are unexpected, and we post that on our website. So I encourage people to just pick a number. Maybe it's your birthday number. I'm October 22nd is my birthday, so every month on the 22nd, I do certain things. Look at our website on the 22nd as an example, and look at what our funding opportunities are. And you would be surprised, because usually those grant opportunities are open for between 30 and 45 days. And then our grant committee will be reviewing applications and getting back to the applicants.
Yeah. Other than the donations part, how can our community support the community foundation? What are your biggest needs right away, or in the short term? How can we help you?
Right now, we are recruiting scholarship committee reviewers. We will receive probably between 1,100 and 1,400 scholarship applications in the spring. And we need about 140 volunteers to read scholarship applications, so that every application gets the appropriate attention that it needs. When you consider that we have about 270 different scholarship funds, each of those scholarship funds gets a scholarship committee to review the scholarship applications that meet those criteria. We need a lot of volunteers. So please call the community foundation, look at our website, look at the link that says volunteer, give me a call. We would love to have you review scholarship applications. It's all done online. So in the comfort of your home, make a nice cup of tea, open up your laptop, and you can read applications, usually from the beginning of April till about the end of May. That's the intense period of reviewing scholarship applications.
And what qualifications, because I mean, I'd be thinking, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm qualified to do that. What qualifications are needed to do that?
Well, first of all, you should not have an applicant. Your child should not be applying. We try to avoid all conflicts of interest. Yeah. So you should not have a child or a grandchild, niece or a nephew applying, because we try to avoid real and perceived conflicts of interest. That's literate, and be able to, on your own personal device, be able to access our website and the scholarship software. You need to be able to be available for about 20 hours over the course of that 8-week time period to review applications. And
oh gosh,
you have to be 9 to 5. And then also having the ability to work with others, because sometimes there's a little bit of give and take on those scholarship committees, and people need to be able to work with others. But really, just that sense of, I want to do this on behalf of the community.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that is just phenomenal. What a great way to give back, have impact, utilize some skills on, making sure, like you say, every single applicant. I had no idea there were so many. That's just unbelievable. I mean, I understand it and believe it with, 40,000 kids in Frederick County schools, but seriously, 1,000 to 1,500, it's just really, that's amazing and wonderful and really wonderful. And then you guys have a board of directors, obviously, and you're looking how many volunteers throughout the year, minus just the grant process, do you guys need?
So we also have volunteers on our grants committee, and I encourage anybody who's interested in serving on our grants committee to apply as well. That's on our volunteer application. Anybody who's interested in serving on our board of trustees. We also use volunteers on our investment committee, our engagement committee, our strategic communications committee. We have other ad hoc committees, and that's all on our volunteer application. We utilize volunteers. In fact, it's really the gasoline that makes the engine run. We are a community organization because we are the community foundation.
Yes, you are. Well, how long have you been the director of the community foundation?
I just celebrated my 30th anniversary. And of course, I started when I was 5. I was
Of course
a child
you did.
prodigy.
Of
Yes,
course.
yes.
That is incredible. What an accomplishment. What got you excited about the Community Foundation to start?
Well, my husband and I wanted to move to Frederick from Washington County for a number of reasons. And we moved here and never looked back. And it's been a wonderful place to raise a family. And we felt welcomed. And the position was just a really good match for my skills. And people say to me, aren't you bored after 30 years? And no, I've never been bored. In fact, I joke around, I would love to be bored someday because there's always something new and exciting, something new to try. I work with wonderful colleagues at the Community Foundation, very talented people. I get to meet new people every day, wonderful volunteers with a wonderful sense of community spirit. Our board of trustees keep me on my toes. And just Frederick is just a wonderful community. I feel very blessed and thankful.
Yeah, and it's amazing. And look, I love that, though a large organization in the sense of the funds that you are in charge of and the grants that you give, you still seem to be able to move on a dime if something is happening in our community. I feel like I see you guys stepping up and making sure to take care of the people in Frederick County, which is just a phenomenal, I don't even know how you do it. So kudos to you guys for being able to be reactive to what is happening when situations arise. And we're so blessed to have you here in Frederick County. And again, great foresight on those initiators for the Community Foundation just to Frederick County. And we're so happy to have you as part of it.
Well, thank you. Just a wonderful community. Everything we do is because of our community.
Yes, it is. All right, we're going to let you go out and sign our window of fame. And while you're doing that, we're going to make sure and get set up for our next guest. Betsy, thank you so much for stopping by 401 North Market Street today. We really appreciate everything you're doing, and we are here to support you in your endeavors as well.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Hey, if you're like me and you've always wanted to go to Alaska, well, you can join me. Antietam World Travel Service is putting everything together for June 9th through the 20th, 2026. We're going to do the land and the sea. It's going to be wonderful. You can get all the information at AntiethamTravel.com. Go there right now and just express your interest, and we will answer any questions that you have, but you can join me. Let's go to Alaska. Let's see all the great stuff Alaska has. June 9th through 20th, 2026.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine?
All right, we're going to go out. We'll come back to Ken's. I think she's just in the corner of the window. You got to stop by and see the window of fame at 401 North Market Street. It is a sight to see. It's getting filled up, which we love. We love that very much. Oh, we got
The levels are right there.
Noelia coming in as well. We're going to finish up with our ads from our sponsors, and then we'll get right back to you guys.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
Sponsored by Lawn Squad. Quick and easy quote, and you can be on your way to having the best lawn in the neighborhood. Watch the progress as Brian from Lawn Squad brings Dani's lawn back to life. Visit lawnsquad.com.
Sponsored by A&S Construction is a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business located right here in Frederick, servicing Frederick County and surrounding areas. A&S Construction specialize in roofing and siding, windows and gutters, and they can even build you a new patio or deck. Call 301-703-2157 or email info@ansconstruction.net. You can get $750 off any roof or siding replacement or $50 off any roof repairs. Just tell Sandra that Dani sent you.
All right, heading back down to 401 North Market Street in downtown Frederick. Happy to have Noe here again from EmpaNoey. How are you?
I am good. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, thank you so much for making the trek back. We had a disaster the first time she came out because we lost internet, and we did a recorded interview, which I showed with all the wonderful food. But thank you for coming in this morning so that our Good Morning Frederick crew could actually see you and meet you. Let's talk a little bit about how you got started in just any kind of culinary arts. When did that start for you?
So I started at a very young age. My parents are from Argentina, and I fondly remember the first trip that we made together there. And, you know, having all our family there, or my extended family there, my grandmother made like this big lavish banquet for us, kind of like warming a welcome for us. And I just remember seeing everybody, you know, around the table having a great time, and the food was just incredible. And just the emotions that food kind of evokes into people. And ever since then, that was something that I've always wanted to do. So I would love to cook in the kitchen with my grandmother, with my family. And then I started learning that you can do it professionally, which is great. I get to get paid to play with food.
Yeah.
So I went to culinary school. I went to the Johnson & Wales University back in North Miami. And then from there, I just started, my first job was working at the Ritz in Key Biscayne, and just started moving on from there and just learning a bunch from everybody.
I mean, that's incredible. And what a journey. And the fact that you're bringing the flavors and the ideas, but having a new twist on them is what I really love. You were telling me when I met you the first time, you're saying, will it empanada? And you're
Yes.
trying to take, you know, suggestions of things to put in this beautiful pastry and make flavors that work. That guava and I think cream cheese.
Yes.
The sweet empanada was amazing. It wasn't too sweet because the guava is kind of a tart fruit.
It is.
And it was just delicious.
Yeah, it was a nice combination.
And for the holidays, you've come up with a turkey, and it had a little bit of cranberry finish where you just kind of, it's not overpowering at all. You actually only get a hint of it at the end, which was amazing as well.
Yeah. So I love to create different combinations of flavors and just kind of see what pairs well.
Yeah. And so where do you get your inspiration for what to put in the empanada?
So I think a lot has to come from the different places that I've worked for and the different people that I've worked with, and just kind of playing around and seeing what flavors work well. And sometimes it's a hit and sometimes it's a miss. So
Well, I think that is all about you have to try it or you're not going to know.
right,
And yeah, I think that it's what a tasty way, even if it's not excellent,
yeah,
to get where you need to go, which is awesome.
yeah,
And so right now you are cooking out of the commercial kitchen at Maryland Bakes.
yes. So
And what is it
Terry,
like now having this as a business for yourself, rather than probably making for friends and family and stuff like that? How is that going?
I mean, it's one of the biggest dreams come true. I mean, I remember ever since I was young, I've always wanted to own my own empanada place. And little by little, I was able to make it come into fruition. But a lot, I was very hesitant. I was very afraid of, what if nobody likes it, or, everybody is afraid of failure. But without failure, you don't know if you can succeed. And
Oh,
it's
yes. This
always
is very yeah, very, very true in the sense that you will never know if you don't try. Now,
right.
uh people can go on your social media. I'm on your Facebook page right now. First of all, I
Yeah.
love your logo. It is
Oh, thank you.
absolutely gorgeous.
My wife helped me pick it out.
I love that. You did a really, really great job on that. I would think it's beautiful and really represents kind of, I don't know, I feel like the coloring and everything about it is very cool. And I see that you're trying to raise money
yes.
to expand a little bit more.
Yeah. So, you know, what I didn't take into consideration, starting off in a scratch kitchen, it's very limited as far as equipment goes. So obviously getting more equipment, being able to get more production to be able to compete with the demand would be
Yeah.
a big help.
Yeah, I mean it's not cheap to do anything you're trying to do. You recently had your grand opening, and
Yes.
look, it's just I think it's really really great that you are moving forward with this dream. So what is next? What's coming up next for you?
I just think I want to communicate and be more part of the community. Not too long ago, we did have kind of like a block party where I live, and I was able to showcase some of my empanadas there, and a lot of people loved it. A lot of people were saying, you have other competitions, but I just feel that I want to represent myself and my family, and especially my grandmother. She's been such a big inspiration for me, and I think that's what kind of separates myself from other places. It's literally soul food in a way. I dedicate my heart and soul to everything that I make, and I always try to personalize whatever I make.
Yeah, yeah. And you can do, I mean, let me just say, having met you in person and having them, it is just you get that feeling 100%. So that definitely transcends. And yeah, we really think it's wonderful. So right now, somebody can go to your social media and they
Yes.
can, is that the best place to reach out to you to order?
You can reach out to me in social media. I do have a website on Square, which is empanoey.square.site, where you can
Okay.
place your orders. But if you're having trouble or difficulty there, you could always reach out to me.
Yeah, that's great. And with your shared kitchen, are there particular days that you take orders and then you can get people their food?
So right now, I've been trying to work with the weekends. I felt like more people were available more towards the weekends, but I'm open to do weekdays. So it's like a 2-day process. You place the order, and then 2 days afterwards, you can come and pick it up.
Oh, very cool. That's very cool. I'm just going to pull up your website too so people can see what it looks like. Oh, yeah. Okay. Very cool. So you have your pickup location and you
Yes.
have your whole, let me pull this out so people can see it. Um, and that's very, very cool. Now, with the holidays coming up, It's a great time to maybe get your orders in if maybe you're hosting a party or you want to offer some of these. So is a chimichurri different? What is a chimichurri?
So the chimichurri is basically the ketchup, if you will. It's a nice dip or a nice blend of seasonings that you can pretty much put on anything. You can
Wait, is that the one that I had that I loved, or is that different?
Yes, the green sauce, yeah.
That was phenomenal. I actually put that on, what do we put it on? Chicken or something else. The smell of that was just unbelievable.
Yeah.
So good.
You can put it, like I said, on anything. Marinate your chicken, your steak. It's great on steak. And people put it with fries. I mean, it's endless.
Yeah, I would buy that 16 ounces easily. That is worth it. It is so delicious. The smell is wonderful. Yeah, I would put it on my salad. It is so good. All right. And so when you order like the guava and cream cheese, when you add those, do you get 4?
So you do have different options. So the base is you can get 3 for $10, 6 for $20, or 12 for $40.
Okay.
You do have the option of mixing and matching. If you want to do 12, you can do 4 of each, 4 of each flavor or 3 of each flavor to kind of complete the 12.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, let me just say, I can speak from experience. They're amazing, delicious. It is just a great. Like I'm, if we're having an open house or something like that, this would be great to have it all pre-made, ready to go. You just warm them up and you can serve them to your guests. They're all delicious and authentic. We really appreciate you stopping by this morning and joining us, and wish you all the success. We're going to be here every step of the way. So as you come out with a new flavor or you're doing something new, please let us know. And you will always have a space here at Good Morning Frederick.
Oh, thank you so much, Dani. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. All right, we're going to take one more quick break, and then we're going to come back, and I'm going to go over what's happening in Frederick. We haven't gotten to that yet. I think I've got to get this going because it's the upside down day today. Here we go.
Sponsored by Taco Bar in Frederick and Gaithersburg and Taquito in Hagerstown. Taco Bar is in West Point Plaza off Route 40 in Frederick and at 3 Russell Avenue in Gaithersburg. And Taquito is at 812 Frederick Street in Hagerstown. Taquito offers the same great quality food with a drive-through experience. TacoBar1.com or Taquito by TacoBar.com.
Yes, got to thank them. And don't forget, you can get the details for that calendar. It is in the description of the video you're watching right now. All right, you got to mark your calendars. We got a lot of really cool stuff coming up. I want to keep you posted on because this is kind of a little in the future. Toys for Tots, we need you to drop off your new unwrapped toys in the bins at Del Rancho and Orioles Nest in Westridge Square, which is right on Route 40. I'm going to be live there on Black Friday, November 28th from 1 to 3, and you can drop off in person. Of course, if you drop off in person, I will have something to give you as a thank you. But if you're just driving through and you're at Westridge Square and you want to drop something off, you got them in your car, please do that at Del Rancho Chicken or Orioles Nest. All right, we are excited to announce a holiday lights map. It is coming up. It's sponsored by Shannon Flannery, the goddess of real estate, of Maurer Realty, and it's going to be coming soon. So I'm going to be asking you to send me photos of decorated homes and the addresses. That way we can add them to the map. And by doing so, you're going to get a Maryland Lottery scratch off. All right. So you're going to win, and the community will win by having a map that is populated with every home in the area decorated for the holidays. Because there's nothing worse than driving around wanting to see the holiday lights and you have no idea where to go. All right. So I'm going to help you out with that so that we can have a fun evening driving around and looking at the lights. 12 Eggs of Christmas is coming up starting December 15th. Still looking for sponsors. People, if you want to donate some gift cards or gift certificates or merch for the prize packs, I'll take that. And if you want to sponsor a day, you're going to be able to announce 2 of the eggs throughout your day. It's going to drive you tons of social media traffic, I can guarantee you, because I've been doing it. This will be our 3rd egg hunt for this year. So if you want, reach out to me and I'll give you details on that. All right. Don't forget, weekdays at 5 p.m. We're live from Studio 401. That's a fun kind of happy hour-ish show where we have a great time right up Market Street. So we encourage you, stop by. We've got places for you to sit and watch the show live. You can bring an adult beverage if you want to do that, or some snacks. Maybe you pick up some food at like Pretzel and Pizza Creations. You want a place to eat it and you want to watch some entertaining show. We can do that. November 15th is the Goldfish Swim School grand opening party. That is this Saturday, 323 Ballinger Center Drive. There's going to be games, activities, raffle prizes, and a family swim. With the weather the way we are having it right now, how great is it going to be in a pool area that's like 90 degrees? It's going to be wonderful. So if you're looking for swimming lessons or you just want to go have a good time, go support Goldfish Swim School. December 6th and 7th is the 5th annual Hello Holidays Makers Market. It's at the Frederick Fairgrounds. And as that nears, we'll give you more information about that as well. On Thursday, I hope you have marked your calendar to join me at Antietam World Travel Service. On your way home from work, just stop by and learn about our Cruise Alaska. Again, you don't have to go with us, and maybe June isn't the right time of year for you, and that's cool, understood. But Antietam World Travel Service is going to have a representative on site from Princess Cruise Lines to talk with us about this cruise we're doing in June. And I'd love to see you. Plus, I'll have giveaways and some fun stuff for you there. The 14th on Friday, it's the Friday night fundraiser for the Frederick Cool Kids at Sandbox Brew House from 6 to 10 p.m. We're going to, Amy, I saw, signed up for an interview coming up soon. I don't think it's before Friday, though, but about the Frederick Cool Kids. If you have a young person with intellectual disabilities, this is the group for you. They do a lot of fun outings. They have a good time, and they have just recently formed a 501c3, which is so exciting. At 7 o'clock on Friday, the Cash Bingo benefiting the Frederick County Farm Bureau is happening at the new Midway Fire Hall. There's door prizes, 50/50s, and a basket raffle. On Saturday, there is two holiday bazaars. You can go to both. I would, to see who's out there. 9 to 3, both of them. One is at the Calvary United Methodist Church at West 2nd Street. And the other one, I don't even have it. It's the People Helping People Craft Fair, Middletown Valley. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to find out exactly where that is. I will find that out tomorrow. But if you look up People Helping People, you will find it on social media. And if I could figure out, I can't read my own writing or the flyer there. Oh, wait. That is at Middletown Volunteer Fire Department Auxiliary Building. That's what that is. Oh, I got to escape out of that. Okay. I just moved myself one forward just so I could make it bigger so I could see it. That's where that is. Middletown Volunteer Fire Department Auxiliary Building. On the 15th, noon to 2, stuff a truck at the Wise in Spring Ridge. That's where we need canned food to help refill our local food banks and the Frederick Rescue Mission. At 5 o'clock, the Marine Corps League birthday ball is happening at the Lewistown Volunteer Fire Department. It's open to the public. You can search for it on social media. There is a phone number right there. If you want to screenshot it, you can to get your tickets if you want to attend. And 7:30 to 9:30, our friend Pitts is playing at the Reverie, which is our next door neighbor right on Market Street. And I'm sure he would love your support there. The 19th is our happy hour with Ghostbusters and vendors at Warehouse Cinemas from 5 until 7. And then at 7 o'clock, we're heading in to see Ghostbusters on the big screen. Now, tickets for the movie are $20, and they benefit Christmas Cash for Kids. Don't forget on the 19th as well, from 11 to 4 is the Harvest of Hope. That is at Key Stadium. That is a free turkey and sides distribution for residents of Frederick County. All right. That about wraps it up for us today. We had a very busy, topsy-turvy show, but I love that because, you never know what's going to happen with a live show. And we encourage you, come down to 401 North Market Street. We're waving the window and you're going to win. We have some new t-shirts and stuff we're going to give you. And we would love to see you. And if you want to sign up for an interview, again, that link is in the description of the video you're watching right now because we're streaming to 8 platforms, including YouTube and 5 Facebook pages. So thank you so much for everything you guys do to support this show and the people on it. That is what it's here for. The more you comment, like, and share, the more our nonprofits and organizations get exposed to people in Frederick County. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I know it's hard to watch at 9 o'clock. That's okay. You can watch anytime on YouTube. It is the easiest place to catch all of our shows. All right. Have an amazing day. And let's get out there. Let's be great, friends.